What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we are jumping into some God of Weapons. This will be the first time that I'm recording a video for YouTube for the game, but we did do a bit of streaming of it, and I like it. I like it quite a bit, actually. It scratches a lot of itches for sort of design choices and gameplay elements that I like, and you know, we'll kind of see some of that here. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt a tier 5 run with Singularist. Haven't done this one yet. Haven't actually managed to beat tier 5 at all, but wanted to try it out to see what we might be able to do. Let's see, adjacent weapons gain bonus damage equal to the number of items if they're not adjacent to any other weapon. I think I want to take the shackle for the damage and see what we can do with that. Start off with the Flaming Claw. Still have some bonuses to grab before we can actually... Let's get the last bit of inventory space. And we have just enough to grab one more power here. It looks like you get 2 melee and 1 magic. I wonder if magic just scales better. I'll take the magic. It's really easy to increase melee power from what I've seen. So the great thing about the Singularist is, while they want you to focus on just using a single weapon, I couldn't crack that open in time. They want you to focus on using a single weapon, but you can actually use about 2 without things falling apart. Oh, there we go. Gonna take this for some early attack speed. Bit of recovery. The speed and the melee power, and I think we'll just move on. So you'll already get a decent attack speed boost from having the Singularist class. It starts at 75%, and it lowers by 50% for every additional weapon you have. So it's really good when you have a single weapon. When you have 2 weapons, it's not quite as good, but it's still nice. Right, so this is 160 PS. This is 152. This doesn't really have the range that I need. So it's adding about 13 damage to this now, and wow. The damage boosts for the automatic crossbow are just wildly powerful. 16 damage a hit. Okay, we'll add some more attack speed, because why not? Bonus luck and crit chance. Reroll here. Less range. I definitely don't want less range. Ranged weapons, like crossbows, generally have decent range, but they could use a little bit of a buff. So if you get something that increases range, that's really nice. Wands have like the most range, so you really don't need range increases with them. Take a little bit of armor. I don't plan on getting hit, but it happens. Barrels. Barrels would be nice. I think that's going to be our last item. So let us sell our flaming claw here. We're going to grab another automatic crossbow. Wow, crossbow's gone up to 198 DPS already. Then I think I'm going to drop the water skin, move the iron helmet over here, and equip the warrior shield. So the warrior shield is a shield and armor item. They have a cooldown, but in the event that they get struck, they reduce the damage that you take by a fixed amount, the block, and it increases based on the amount of armor you have. It's not super great with the Singularist, but there is a character with an archetype that is built for it, the Crusader, which is one of the priestess's archetypes, and she had an interesting challenge that I completed, I think, in a stream with it. It was pretty solid. Yeah, crossbows are going burr. One of the things that difficulty 5 really tries to set you up with is sort of just overrunning you with enemies. So if you don't have like sweeping attacks or really high fire rate, things get dicey real quick. We have 3 more spaces. Let's try to get one right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So that is 10 range. Leaves a little bit of dodge. I'm okay with that. Use our free reroll. Grab some more. We really don't want the projectile power loss now. That actually loses us a bit of damage. The attack speed is nice, but the melee power is useless now. To that effect, I'm going to sell the current whetstone that we have, grab the handle wrap, and this small shield. Sort of as insurance for later on. Crit chance and move speed might have actually been really nice. This adds crit chance and loses attack speed. I'm going to drop that for the monocle instead. I'll gladly lose a little bit of armor. Ooh, this is nice. So I'm gonna grab this poison vial. It loses you max health, but gains you a permanent critical chance increase. It's generally pretty good, as long as you're not worried about dying. And there's a couple of items that you can get that synergize with it that make it really good for picking up later. It's sort of a long-term investment item. And I like that about this game in general, that there's sort of on-the-spot decisions you can make to improve what you currently have, but also sort of investment purchases that you can get to improve your chances of doing better later on. And so the more of those you get to take, the better off you wind up doing just in general. And you know, you don't always want them either. Sometimes they're good for your character, sometimes you don't really need to bother with them at all. So, you know, there's a bit of diversity there. That was a great barrel. That item is essentially a free level up. It gives you more inventory space, and more inventory space means more items. So we're gonna get another handle. The automatic crossbow scales extremely well with attack speed, so the more attack speed we can get, the better. It also helps with the large amount of enemies that we'll have to clear out. So I'm gonna grab this burnt coin. It'll get us extra money. This gets us projectile and armor for losing move speed. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, okay, we have to do that. That is a tier 2 version of the automatic crossbow we're using, so that's a big damage boost, about almost 40 points more, it's 37, than what we had so far. And then we're going to grab another one of those burnt coins to increase the amount of money that we gain. So right now we got 7% more gold. Something must be reducing that then. Ah, yeah, the scroll of mastery. I'll keep that experience gain though. All right, floor 5. Cool. Well, we might be able. No, I don't think we'll have enough time to gain another level, but we'll see. Yeah, barrels are kind of important because they also let you gain these temporary invulnerabilities, the winged items. And in really dangerous levels, those can be the difference between life and death. Go ahead and start building this down. Nothing I initially want here. More attack speed, less armor. Negative armor means we start taking bonus damage, which is really terrible. Okay, let's grab the monocle for the crit chance move speed. We're at 106 move speed now. Oh no, 106 attack speed. That's a lot. That is quite a bit. Shackle has our crossbows boosted to 37 and 39 damage. That is lovely. So you can see that their attack speed scaling is super important. But the next thing we're going to really want to focus on heavily is critical chance. I think I may want to get rid of the hunter's hat and one burnt coin. It should have done its job as far as money already. And we get one more spyglass. And that will give us a bonus 24 range for the two ranged items that we have. They have a projectile bonus, which is +4, so 24 total. And while we lose a bit of damage because individual items, the one slot items actually do a lot more to boost your damage with the shackle. That'll be important to remember. But that range means that we don't have to be as close to things, so we can try to kite better. And I'm definitely not a fan of trying to get too close to the things that hurt me. Okay, we'll sit over here just in case anything starts to get too close. We can just tap the invulnerability and we'll be fine. But our damage is excellent right now. Gonna get any more barrels? It's important to remember that most things that give you any sort of increases, like the temporary, the bonus levels, your the money that drops out of the barrels, and what else? Yeah, I guess those are, oh, the food items that replenish a portion of your health. Those will automatically be picked up when the timer finishes for a floor. So if you don't grab those immediately, you don't necessarily lose out on their benefit. Okay, and the wing boots are actually pretty solid. You get an extra dash, which helps if you need to move around. We can do that. Move you over here. Boom. Wing boots for the move speed and another dash. This gives us 2 additional elites if we use it. We are going to, because, while elites can be super dangerous, we're relatively early. Oops. And more items mean more power, so definitely not a bad move. Lose a little bit of money now. Oh, anvils. Anvils are super sweet. So, require a bit of space so you can grab them. But you use these to upgrade a weapon to the next highest tier. We already have um, the tier 2 automatic crossbow, which we normally would not have. Wow, this is up to 579 DPS now. 632. And if we were running a speed build, having that there would be excellent. But with the shackle, blocky items probably aren't the best thing to grab. I think one set of boots is nice. I'm not going to focus on trying to grab anything else at the moment for that. You know what? Let's throw the helmet away. Grab another handle. We'll eventually get rid of the handles for things that'll help us a bit more, but right now I think it's okay that we just focus on those. You know what? With the things that we'll be buying later, I'm actually going to sell a handle for a discount ticket and reroll one more time. All right. That's what we were looking for. Goodbye, handle again. Hello, Assassin's Glove. So the Assassin's Glove is a pretty snazzy item. While it gives critical chance by itself and a decent attack speed increase, for every additional glove item that is near it, it is going to increase its critical chance by 1%. So it starts at 4 and it only goes up from there. I don't have any other glove items right now, but more showed up. Gonna hold on to my money instead of throwing it all the way re-rolling. We get some more. We put them next to each other, including additional Assassin's Gloves, and your critical chance just starts to soar. All right, those are the elites, the red tinted enemies. I have very nice DPS right now. So we're looking to try to pick them off as they try to get close to me. It looks like they may have died already, which is wonderful. Okay. Definitely going to grab another burnt coin. I would like some lifesteal, but I don't want it from the ritual doll. The ritual doll is going to drop my health very low if I pick it up, and that's a little dangerous. We're going to grab the Skull Raven. It increases our projectile power by 3, which increases the base damage that these weapons here deal. So you can see what it looks like beforehand. 50 damage and 753 DPS. 55 damage, 826 DPS. Grab a shield just to mitigate damage a bit more. It's never a bad idea. Our move speed is currently at 10%. This will increase our luck significantly for every bit of move speed that we have and our dodge chance. Guess we're a move speed build now. There's another monocle, which is crit chance move. You know what? I'm going to get rid of one of these scrolls of mastery for a monocle. Reroll again. And if I was going melee, that spear might actually be nice. This isn't terrible either. Move speed and luck. I've never actually tried a luck build in this game yet, so get rid of that. Add this in. Reroll again. It's a handle wrap, which I don't really think I want at the moment because I have a lot of attack speed. Take that monocle and we'll keep it moving. So that's 12 luck. What was this? Luck and dodge. Our dodge chance is at a -4. Oh, plus for each -1% move speed, plus 1 luck for each 1% move speed. Okay, so if we go below, if our move speed gets low, we get dodge. If our move speed is high, we get luck. That's actually interesting. All right, I'm going to, oh, I can't pick this up now. I'm going to lock that. So this is a Elixir of Last Breath. It says it reduces your health points to 50% of your max health, but it actually sets your HP to half of your max health, which means if you're below 50%, you gain health. If you're above 50%, you lose it, but then it also gives you a revival, which lets you recover on death. Looking for any barrels to drop because those bonus levels are crucial. You're really trying to get far, especially on the hardest difficulty. I think this is the hardest anyway. I haven't seen anything that looks like anything should be higher than 5 right now. Like you can see all 5 of the difficulty swords. That's a level up. You can see all 5 of the difficulty swords when you first start selecting your characters. Alright, our damage is doing excellent. We get a little bit of lifesteal, and I think we'll be perfect. Okay, finish that off. So we can purchase this now. Don't necessarily know if I want to use it immediately. We'll see if we can lose some life or something first. This gets us more move speed and crit, but we lose a little bit of range. I think at 24, I'm okay with that. We get more luck for high move speed. Guess the luck does work. I'm not sure if luck only pertains to the shops or not, but that's nice. We're going to use this and tier 4, which is the highest tier, for our automatic crossbow here. Now over 1,000 DPS. Don't need a cross tornado. Or move speed boots. Do I want to throw away a bit of attack speed for more luck? I would gain back, I would take less damage by doing that. Let's try it. Just going to move these down. This up here. Boots. Yep, better chance to find rare items. One more reroll. The items that are strong here are not the ones that I'm looking for. Reroll again. Same situation. All right. That's okay. I'm feeling slightly powerful. We'll see how we feel when we get up to floor 10. I think there's a forced elite fight there. Not quite a boss, but red enemies are super dangerous. They deal high damage and move really fast usually. Oh, there's another barrel. That is a good amount of cash. I wonder if luck affects barrel drops. I'm not sure if it does. Okay. It's a big shield. We don't necessarily have spots for that. I'm going to take this bracer. Oh, that's really good. I'm going to drop the handle wrap. I'm going to take this talon. This is projectile power and crit chance. Crit chance is one of the main stats we want to boost. So it's projectile power. We already have a ton of attack speed still. So, yep, that is ultimately a net positive for our damage. This isn't bad at all. The negative luck actually gets offset by the hourglass that I have. So, once again, goodbye handle wrap. We'll move you over here. We'll do that. You go in there. Okay. So we should have a little bit of lifesteal now. Attacks have a 3% chance to restore 1 HP. So we attack really fast. And some of those attacks will start regenerating our health now. Doesn't mean we can afford to take too much damage, but yeah, there's the elite. Okay, yeah, see that has homing attacks. Those hurt a lot. But it got shredded. Like, having a tier 4 weapon this early, especially one as good as this automatic crossbow, is really good. Of course, our DPS is starting to see a bit of fatigue here. Enemies are surviving. They have tankier health pools. They're taking multiple shots per enemy to kill. But we still have our dashes. We should be using those to get around. You can dash through enemies even if they're grouped up without taking damage, at least until your dash ends. And because of our boots, we have multiple dashes. There's no real visible way to see your dash cooldowns, but it's about maybe 1.5, 2 seconds. Alright, so this is move speed and crit chance again. I'm thinking about taking that, but we're definitely upgrading our other crossbow. This is the Flagellant's Crown. It doesn't really do too much for this character unless I want to stack recovery, but it's a really nice item if you can actually work it into your build. Ooh. Alright, so there's a poison vial where you're definitely going to take that. Mine is vitality plus crit chance. We need to get rid of an item so that I can grab this. It lessens my damage slightly, but it will give me a huge health increase. What is lowering our range? It was the Sinister Masks, right? I don't really need the move speed that much. So that's probably why I found this item. We could give up a monocle, or we can drop our attack speed a bit. I don't want to lose too much DPS, but the survivability that that brings is pretty nice. You know what? Consume the elixir last breath. Let us focus on actually trying to get back the health with our lifesteal now. Oh, tier 3's already. Oh, wow. Okay. We're definitely taking this item. This is probably one of the biggest DPS increases available in the game. 100% to your crit damage multiplier and 12% bonus crit chance. So now you'll see that the critical damage is 250% on our weapons. 150% is the base. It's in the gray numbers on the right. And we're at 52% chance to crit. So the more critical we're able to gain here, the better. But we'll start doing a lot of 15% dodge and 15% attack speed. Okay, goodbye handle wrap. Hello enchanted charm. Which is essentially just a super version of the handle wrap. You lose a lot more armor, but you also get a 15% dodge chance. Let's roll one more time. Ooh, we can get huge health. I can displace the 2 shields that we have. Sort of try to consolidate. What we have here. I don't even know why I'm doing anything else. Move you down here. Can put the shield back. Then you come in here. Boom, 144 max HP now, which is really nice. Okay, and then we get rid of another handle wrap. And we grab the Assassin's Glove. Now, like I said before, Assassin's Gloves do best when there are other gloves near them. So now these are both 5% crit since each glove is next to another one. And if we get another glove, we can sort of stack it on the side so that it touches each of them. And then it'll be 3 gloves touching each other for 6 crit chance apiece. Which is quickly making these monocles worth less and less. What is this? 5 less vitality for 5% damage. We have great damage and good vitality. For characters that didn't have that going for them, that would probably be a great item. Ooh. 2% damage for each 1 move speed. 1% dodge chance for each 1% move speed. I think it might actually be a good idea to ditch the Sinister Masks. We lose a bit of move speed, but then we can try to fit this item in. I'm just going to lock this in. I can't really afford it right now, but it would be super useful. Exquisite Fan actually becomes a problem if we start moving, but is great when we don't. Yeah, I think I'm just going to lock that and keep it moving. Okay, let's see if we can benefit from that lifesteal that we have. Gonna want to try to get as much damage done as possible. The fire rate of your weapons greatly affects how useful lifesteal is. Oh. Get that invulnerability. The eyes shoot lasers. There's our next barrel. It's food. I'm just gonna grab that now. Not take any chances. Okay, it looks like less attack speed may have not necessarily been the move, but if we can get more, I will take it. Alright, that is 6 more spaces. Okay. We need one more if we want this. And we're going to lose a lot of armor. All right, well, let's grab you. More attack speed permanently. We're going to fight 2 elites on the next floor, though. Lose a monocle. Grab the spirit bridle. Okay, and then I can give up a little bit of move speed. Actually, no, I'd rather give up a... Do I want to give up 6 or... This will reduce the armor penalty that we have too. Yeah, I'll do that right now. This is crit chance and projectile power, so 1640 DPS and 1339 for our 2 crossbows. Get our first reroll in. Oh, so this is really good. I'm definitely sacking something for this. This will drop our HP and our survivability by a little bit if we take that. I think what we do here... This loses a lot of move speed. Okay, we get rid of our 2 burnt coins. It hurts. And this, the dust spinner. Okay, so we have 4 spaces free. Great. We take this, the bloody tooth, or bloody teeth, automatically grants us an elite fight every floor we go into. But for every elite that we kill, bonus armor and bonus damage permanently, which is amazing. I'm gonna keep that black wing there. All right, I don't think anything else is even worth looking for right now. Let's just move on. Wow, you can definitely see the difference that that red crystal is making on our damage with how big these crits are. Alright, there's more food. We're getting some health back. Enemies are dropping fast. This move speed actually feels really nice. I haven't increased move speed too much in my runs here, just because some of the items that reduce it have really powerful effects. There we go. Doesn't look like I missed any barrels either. Nice. Oh, this one is also lovely. Increases your damage and your vitality for the amount of lifesteal that you have. You would no longer need this. But it also causes you to have a health drain effect. And, you know, that's kind of counterproductive for what you get from lifesteal. The good thing is really just the damage boost, but we have so much damage that I think that's kind of counterproductive. This is move speed and lifesteal. I will sacrifice one of the masks. Free reroll. Nothing particularly lovely there. This is nice. Red cube adds recovery and lifesteal. So with 11 lifesteal, I find that if your attack speed's high enough, and ours is going to be lovely forever, you really aren't looking for too much. Wow. Restore health equal to armor at the beginning of every floor. All other healing methods half as effective. You know, I'm really not that upset about that. That actually looks even better than the demon helmet, which right now is slightly less vitality because I have, what, 3 armor items? No, these also count as armor. Okay, so never mind. This will add a lot more armor, but we would actually have less maximum health. And that detrimental effect isn't great. The demon helm doesn't have any detriments. I think I definitely want this pocket watch though. We do not have any more. No more handles to get rid of. Do I really need 2 of these? Pocket watch is, it lowers my move speed even further. We're rocking with the high move speed right now, so I think I want to keep it that way. No, we're just gonna lock you in and keep going. Woo. I think that was our elite already killed. We have these sort of demon horn enemies. They shoot these slash waves. Too many of them actually exist at the same time. They give a lot of coverage to whatever's going on. It can get real dangerous. Oh cool, there's a bonus level there. Nice. We are definitely picking up that pocket watch. This is more enemies for a 25% damage multiplier. We already have 152%, so the actual damage increase isn't that great for us. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll take this handle wrap unless we find something better. Permanent stat increase, nice. Was move speed, which is great since we have the hourglass and the bridle. That's having us sit at 40% dodge and gives us even more damage. I'll take a sinister mask again. We can get rid of it if we find something better. Oh, there's something better. This is minus 5% lifesteal for 25% attack speed. It's hard to say no to something that strong. And I think what I would really like to see is move speed and dodge chance for less armor. I would honestly just like to see a better automatic crossbow. But it looks like we're not getting that right now. Going to get rid of the Sinister Mask and pick up Skull Raven. More projectile power. Right, 2310 DPS on the one crossbow, 1903 for the other. Probably get one more good reroll in there. That's going to be it for now. Alright, so we're definitely looking for more crit. There we go. I didn't see what hit me. But our shield lowered the damage there a bit, which is nice. Might have been one of the spider projectiles. So whenever we hit a life leech, you'll see a little +1 pop up over us. So right now I'm thinking it will probably be a good idea if I can grab a little bit more life leech just to make the recovery a bit faster, because the enemy spawn speed will still be increasing as we move up further and further in the tower. Okay, 20% experience gain. I'm gonna just take that for now. There's a large shield, which is really good. Our attack speed is so high that this is down to 6 seconds from 17. That's amazing. Actually gonna sell this discount. Grab this shield. That'll also increase our HP because of the 2 demon helmets that we have. Speed and lifesteal. I think this is ultimately better than the wing boots for what we're doing. Still not quite what we want. Yeah, let's get rid of the second dash, and we have space for another item now. None of those. Those are kind of great. Tentatively just pick up this bracer. Goodbye, bracer. Hello, Skull Raven. Oh. Put outside. Yep, grabbing you. Lock you in because you are far too rare. That'll give us the opportunity to purchase another revive. What is this? Mystical Skull. Minus 4% move speed, plus 2 all power, and 25% experience gain. And this is 50% money. Ooh. Okay, we got some decisions to make. Actually, not really. I am going to... I don't want to drop both my shields. I think our health pool is nice where it's at. But I think we can drop the 20% experience gain for the 50. Oh, that's only 2 spaces. I thought that was larger. If that's the case. Okay. Got to get rid of one more thing. You know what? This attack speed is really nice, but... Actually, no. Let's just keep that. If anything, we would get rid of... Actually, I'm not sure. We have to get rid of one more thing if I want to get the extra money. And that's a lot of money. Like, I can't say no to that. think we drop a Skull Raven then? Yeah, we'll have to. Okay. You go up there. You go back over here. Boom. Okay. That is huge cash. Somehow we still managed to have negative luck. But that means the hourglass should start giving us dodge chance. And our dodge chance is at 6 now. We've sacrificed a lot of that too. Because our move speed is down to 5. That makes sense. Okay. Next floor. Ooh. Already took 2 hits. You can see that attack speed is definitely making the bit of life leech we have do its thing. That is just the Titanite shard. Titanite shards are your meta currency for unlocking things in this game and increasing your permanent stats at that statue that's in like the sort of character select area hub. Alright, we have the cash for this. And I'm just going to use that to grab another revive. We probably will not need it. 20% XP. You know what? He make the most of this odd shape. And again there. Good. Oh, okay. That is our other weapon at tier 3. This is minus attack speed for luck and crit chance. We'll take. Reroll one more time. None of those are appealing. Okay. All of our stats are positive now. We have a wildly high attack speed. Almost 200% increase. Damage is sitting pretty close to the same. And everything else is great. So, one last reroll. You know what? I'll lock you in. Sure, we can find something that we'll be able to replace. But we can get that for even more attack speed. We are going to be the fastest gun in the tower, hands down. The HP bar is recovering slower than my experience bar is filling up. And we're getting so much experience quickly now. I think I might get 3 levels this floor. I don't think we're going to see 4, but it might be possible. Nice. More barrels if you got them. 4 levels. Woo. That is big. Space. Okay. This is 10% dodge chance. Damage when successfully dodging. Resets per floor. Alright, so we don't care about that. And a move speed loss for 2 seconds when you get hit. Dodge is a 6 right now, so that's not going to happen too often. But we're going to grab this. Probably the boots. So now we're looking at 13 dodge. This will put us up to 23. Or we can go with more experience gain. That does buff the enemies, though. Not a fan of that. So let's grab the feather, reroll. Ooh. You know what? Let's lock that in. Actually, no, because there could be other things that might boost us. Let's keep our chances open to see something that's really great. Move speed, money, and more enemies. I think that's going to be a no for me right now. Though, if we are willing to give up some lifesteal, we could get more move speed and money. Don't think that's a good idea right now, though. Think we drop... Man, there's so many good things in here right now. I think we actually dropped the shield. Take that. Critical chances at 58%. The weapons themselves have a 5% base chance, so if we hit 95, we have 100% uptime for our criticals. Life stealing glove. Okay, so we can drop... What would we give up for that? We lose a lot of move speed if we do this. What is actually lowering my move speed? There's the mystical skull, which I'm okay with. That lower the move speed all day. The golden chain is also a -10. That's heavy. So we don't want to give up all the move speed, but I want another glove. You know, the 12, I'm stacking a lot of attack speed. Actually don't lose much if I get rid of a pocket watch. And then we're going to want to move what? It's over here. That's what we do. Okay. Move you outside for now. Grabbing that, but first move this over. Boom. 3 gloves touching. These are at 6 crit apiece. That one's just lifesteal, so it's fine. Dodge chance and crit, but also negative lifesteal. What's this? The Sovereign Band. -5 range and experience for 5% damage, 6% attack speed, 3% move speed, 5% dodge chance, 5 vitality, 5 luck, and 2 recovery. You are getting purchased. You don't give me armor. Actually, yeah. Let's get rid of the dice. You go there. Reroll one more time. Oh, I wish you were red. But that's okay. If we manage to luck... Oh, wow. Hmm. Yeah, getting rid of that. Okay, now we have to move things around again. Nope, let's move you. You have to do like this. If you want to do this right, I think it's these two touching in a cluster like that, and then boom. That can go there. Okay, and we have one more spot. We'll take the Masterwork Arrowhead adds a pierce to your weapons. Now, with these getting an extra pierce, they'll actually shoot through enemies and have a chance to hit another one, which is great. Can I afford both of these? I can. Okay. I just need the space for a second. Create another item. Tier 4. Let's do it. We're going to put you back. You get locked in. And then we move on. Okay, this is probably one of the best runs that I've ever had so far. Wow. That elite got melted. Like right in the face. Do we have any ranged attackers on this level? If not, I think we just sit here. We're looking for barrels, though. There is a barrel. Oh, and that's a bonus level. You can see the attack speed allows for shooting so many enemies. And the more enemies you kill, the faster you level up, more items you can hold, more money drops, the more powerful you are. So attack speed is really so crucial to everything in this game. This character excels at it really well as long as you don't have too many items. Alright, so we can afford to grab this here. And we can either lower our range for more move speed and crit chance, or just grab some lifesteal and stack that against our glove buddies, which actually is like a perfect spot right there that touches these two gloves and gives them an additional crit chance bonus. So that's nice. Whoa. Okay. Give up some more move speed for even more experience. Uh, which is just like, wow. Like, I think it's a bad idea not to do that. But, because I want this second Masterwork Arrowhead as well. That's 3 spaces, I need 2. 2 technically. DPS on both of the crossbows is at 4310 now. We have a lot of it. We're great on lifesteal. You can go over here. I have the 2 spaces for the skull. Alright, attack speed's really high. I don't want to lose any crit. You know what? Get rid of the bracer, because it's not really doing that much. And yeah, that's amazing. A liar for less lifesteal, more attack speed. At this point, it's like really what I'm losing that I'm worried about. Guess I'm not worried too much about range anymore. lose some of that for that. None of those really speak to me. That's a more magic and melee thing. What is this? Turtle shell. Less attack speed for armor and vitality. Armor reduces damage taken. Vitality increases your max life. Not really looking for any of that here. We don't have many floors left to go either, so... Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to drop the spyglass. We're going to purchase the miniature lantern, which effectively just gives us an extra space. So this gives us more money and less luck. I'm just going to buy that now tentatively. It's possible we could find something else that's better later, but not right now. And in the meantime, when we're towards the end of the run, might as well grab the most money we can. Now, at this point, I might just be able to take the hits. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Let me not do that. They are hitting very hard now. That was an elite's attack, but still. Alright, 2 levels already. Gonna regenerate a bit of HP. See anything else here looking good? Oh, there we go. 6 spaces. I don't really like any of these. We're not melee, so that's next to useless. We have a lot of cash. Not sure what we're going to be purchasing, but let's make it worth it. There we go. More enemies for 25% more damage. We're at 200% damage right now. 5275 DPS. We have 2 floors left to go. You know what? Put this outside, purchase this. Okay. Kind of already made your money. I want to get a little bit more range, but I think increasing the enemy amount too much towards the end is dangerous. A lot. Skip it for now. No. Nothing's really jumping out at me as very useful. It wouldn't be bad to save a little bit of gold. We do get 1 more floor after this. I can sell the abacus, but I think I want to hold on to it until we reach the end of the next floor. A little bit more crit chance for less attack speed. Probably a good idea. 5715. 5761. So it's still definitely a buff. Okay, so we are going to get rid of, I think, the Raven's Feather and purchase another glove. So put outside. Boom. Move you down. Put you up. move this a little bit. I think I want to... No, that's not right. Need to get the rest of these gloves touching each other. Hmm. You know what? It's only going to give me 1% more crit chance at best. So maybe it's okay. I just leave it like that and not worry about anything else. Let's get one last reroll. All right. Let's sacrifice some more vitality for 5% more crit. We're almost at the cat that we need for these two weapons, which is lovely. I'm going to actually sell this since it's not too much DPS right now. Grab another recovery cube. That puts us at 14% lifesteal, 12 recovery. Lose a little bit of max health, but our max health is huge. And that would have been my tier 4 automatic crossbow if I did not find the anvil that we found before. So we're going to lock that glove just in case we don't really see anything else that's worth it later. Probably this monocle too. Not sure how many levels I'm going to get on the next floor, but let's do it. Wow, those crits are big. Wait a minute. Are we critting twice? Because some crits are hitting for like 128. Unless like some enemies have damage resistance. I'm not aware that any of them do. So I wonder if you're over 100% crit chance, can you like double crit? If so, critical is wildly powerful. Incredibly so. Probably the best stat in the game. Especially if you can get your hands on a rare crystal. While bonus experience should not be underappreciated at all here. Let's grab you. I'm gonna grab you. Move you over here. Do that. Actually move y'all over here. In case we roll into some more gloves, because I would definitely take those. 2 shields at 4 seconds cooldown is probably more than enough. Don't need a third. Shackles. This one is 5 armor plus 12% enemy amount minus 4% move speed. That actually seems terrible unless you're at a lower difficulty where too many enemies are not spawning. This would just be a ton more HP, which is really nice, but don't need it right now. This is extra elites, which can be super dangerous for me, but I have so much DPS that I think I'm just going to let it happen. And then that gives us the opportunity to buy even more stuff. I'm going to grab some dodge and crit. Yeah, we're at 91% crit chance, so we shouldn't have been double critting yet. But our attack speed is through the roof. Another one. 91%. If we can get another crit boost, we're talking wildly huge amounts of stuff. Didn't have to get rid of that yet, but another poison vial. I will take that. the Talon for even more critical chance. We're guaranteed to crit now. Everything is criticals. We'll lose a bit more lifesteal for some more dodge chance and critical. Wait, did that? Nope. 104, so 109% crit. Again. Yep. And you know what? I think we call it there and just, yeah, that's good. Wait, how much? It's 2.5 seconds. Wow. I don't even think it's worth moving anything else around in here. Let's just go ahead and see if we can clear Div 5. You know, I probably could have... Oh, that was the boss spawning in. I was like, don't tell me it crashed now. Okay, the boss tried to hit me with the sword rain, and he melted. He just disappeared. Wow. Total run damage 2.3 million. 7,000 enemies defeated, 15,000 gold, 130 inventory expanded spaces. That is an amazing run. I think that is the highest everything that I've done in the game so far. That's pretty amazing. I liked to see all of the cool items show up. I think partially that may have had a bit to do with the luck that I gained when I first started. There's a few more things that I need to do to unlock things, which doesn't seem terrible. But the game also has an unlock system. So most of the things you saw were unlocked when you start the game. Some you have to come here and purchase with the keys that you get from that wish altar that had all the little micro achievements on it. And then using the Titanite stones, those little stones in the lower right hand corner, you spend those in combination with the keys for some items to yeah, just give you more items that can possibly roll in the shop. Storm Eye, plus 1% attack speed for each negative move speed, and plus 2 range for each negative move speed. This is amazing. Let's do that. Deck of cards. Masterwork Spearhead. Magic Prism. Lamp. Malevolent Observer. 1 extra elite enemy spawns every level. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. What else do we have here? The Grimoire. Minus armor for magic power and big magic power and damage. Right, the Crystal Ball. And let's get the Cross Wand. Can't afford anything else. Okay, that is going to be it for this particular video. Thank everyone who spent the time to tune in, especially towards the end here. Sincerely appreciate it. And until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and have a good one, folks. Peace.